What's up, beauties? So I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a little different because I've been on my little weight loss journey. So the weight loss journey that I have been doing is the no carb / low carb diet. It's a diet where you just pretty much don't eat starch foods like bread, pasta, rice, stuff like that. Anything that has something to do with carbs or a lot of carbs, I just cut it out completely. And I posted a before and after picture on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram will all be right here, and including the picture that I have posted on my page or whatever will be about how I lost 18 pounds within 3 weeks. I know, right? 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the details on what all I did to achieve my weight loss, and will I still continue to go forward, and so on. So the first thing that I'm going to go over is my experience with this diet. The first week was hard as ever. Like, the first week, I am more of a rice fan. I love rice. I love Chinese food, Japanese, just rice in general. Like, I love fried rice and white rice and, just everything. Just anything that has something to do with rice, I'm going to eat it. And the fact that I knew I couldn't have that on the first week really tore me up inside. I didn't really have cravings for any pasta or bread, which is good. I did more than likely started my monthly, think, was it last week or was it the week before? All I know is I did start my cycle during the time when I was doing my diet, and that was a little hard for me because on my cycles I crave for sugars a lot. So my thing was, whenever I craved for sugars, I would either eat sugar-free cookies, which is good for you, during this time whenever you're on this low carb, no carb diet. And I've eaten ice cream, which was Halo Top. Halo Top is pretty much a low carb or low calorie ice cream that's sugar free. And you guys, this ice cream really just helped me out throughout this whole diet during my menstrual cycle time. Meats that I've just eaten like chicken, sausage. You can eat trout like fish, but I haven't had fish neither. I guess because I don't know, I just haven't had a taste for fish lately. But lately I've just been eating nothing but sausage and chicken pretty much. Vegetables, I have been eating vegetables. I would settle for, Swiss beets and carrots. Those are low carb vegetables, but they're still good for a low carb, no carb diet, pretty much. And let's see, what else did I have? I've had a lot of eggs. Lots. I've always cooked eggs in the morning, evening, dinner. Eggs and chicken is like really good if you're on a no carb or low carb diet, whatever you want to call it, because it's nothing but protein. So eggs is good for you anyway. So what I did was, every time I would cook my eggs, I would season it real well with a side of baked chicken. You can also eat fried chicken too, as long as it's not breaded so deeply. If it's light breaded, then you're okay. But I prefer for someone to eat lightly breaded fried chicken during the middle of the day instead of the ending of the day. That way, if you eat in the middle of the day, you can burn it off no matter what you do. Make sure you move around. It's not necessarily like just exercising. You can walk, you can, take a lap around, you know what I'm saying, the park or something, as long as you're active. If you're working or if you're walking or even going to the gym, you're definitely going to burn weight. Let's see. What else? When it came down to drinks, the only thing that I would drink was unsweetened teas but you can put Splenda. Splenda tea is a sugar-free sugar by itself. I'm pretty sure that everybody knows what Splenda is. And I will drink nothing but water. Water, Crystal Light, unsweet tea. You can drink coffee, but be careful with lattes and, you know, frappes and anything that has something to do with sugars. Be careful. So if you're going to drink coffee, you're going to have to drink black coffee and just with Splenda sugar. I'm sorry for my coffee fans out there, because it was hard for me too. Because I love my frappes and lattes and everything else, you name it, I am a coffee fan. So, but I had to let that go. So that was hard for me included. Let's see. You can drink herbal teas, but I haven't had herbal tea. I just drunk like unsweet tea and water and Crystal Light. Crystal Light is not going to harm you at all because it's no calories in Crystal Light, it's no sugar, and it's no carbohydrates. So you're good with Crystal Light. If you have a taste for some juice, then you're good. So I would definitely go with Crystal Light if you know what I'm saying, have a taste for, you know, some type of juice, because you're supposed to cut out sodas, juices, just anything dealing with sugar. Like, you just cannot have any type of sugars or any type of yeast, which is bread, in your diet, because that's what we want to cut out the most. It's not about the fats. So that's why I said you can, you know, eat fried foods, as long as you just eat it in the middle of the day. That way you can have time to burn it off later. So first began my diet, I was 251. I've also mentioned that on my Instagram and Facebook. So I'm just going to go into the details with that. So March 22nd, I got on the scale, and when I looked at myself and it said that I was 251, that's the biggest I've ever been. I do not have a problem with being big, but I want to be healthy with it. I feel like me being 5'3" and I'm only 21 and 251 was just a little too much for me, because I'm short, and you know, the weight, more weight on you as you're short is going to really cause health issues. So I just wanted to lose a little bit. My goal is to lose 50 pounds. So far I've lost 18, probably a little more than that. I haven't weighed myself since 5 days ago. So now I'm 233. So that's good. But yeah, I'm not doing this diet, you guys, just to be, you know, thin or skinny. There's nothing wrong with being skinny, and there's nothing wrong with being thick. Thin. There's nothing wrong with being thick or big. It's nothing wrong with it. But as long as you're eating the right foods and you're keeping up with your health and what's good for your body, it's what's good for you. So my goal is to at least be just a solid 200 pounds, or maybe 190. 190 through 200 pounds will probably be my goal. So, but more than likely, I might just want to get to maybe 190, just cause. But, I'm not trying to get really slim. I just want to lose my stomach and just tone my arms and tone my thighs up a little bit. So I'm just going to stand up for you guys, that way you guys can see my stomach and see how much that I have slimmed. And would I recommend this diet? Yes, I would. So let me just go ahead and stand up for you guys. So this is my waist now. I'm not sucking in or nothing like that. I still got some stomach. Here, let me just pull this down. I still got some stomach, but it's not as much like it was. And you can definitely tell that my waist came in a whole lot more. Like I said, I mean, you guys, I still got a belly, but it's just smaller. And I definitely want to get rid of this, like the whole back fat situation. So, but compared to, you know, my old videos versus now, I think I've slimmed up like a lot. I mean a lot. As you can see, these pants, they're a little too big. These pants are like a size 16 because that's my old size, and these jeans used to fit me super tight. So, like, that's a big difference. So these jeans are a little loose on me. So more than likely, I will probably be a size 14, more than likely. But I'm still gonna keep going, you guys. Will I recommend this diet? Yes. But the thing about this diet is, when you're starting off, go 2 weeks without no carbs, no bread, no pasta, no anything for the next 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, then I would recommend for you to at least cheat once or twice out of a week, because your body steady needs sugars, it steady needs energy, and it steady needs fats for, you know, the no carb diet to steady eat off of. Because I went 3 weeks without carbs and I felt like I had no energy. And that's the thing about the no carb / low carb diet. You're gonna feel like you have no energy at all. And this is where you really need to be careful of, because if you go so long without sugars and carbs, your blood levels is gonna go low and you're gonna faint and you're gonna pass out. I'm just being honest because of the experience that I went through. I just went cold turkey without, you know, no sugars, no breads, no anything. When I first started my diet, I started my diet April 9th, and it is now April 25th, I think. Is today April 25th? Either 25th or 26th. And so I went 3 weeks without any sugars, and I literally almost fainted. And my mom, she had to give me a glass of orange juice, and I ate me a quesadilla, which has like tortilla bread on it. And after that, I was fine. I was fine. You have to make sure you at least get some type of carb in, or some kind of sugar, at least once a week. That way your body can steady feed off the fat and stuff and eat that. But other than that, you will definitely lose weight tremendously fast, because we're not focused on fats, we're focused on the carbs. Carbs really spread around to your body because it's yeast. And yeast, it stays on you, and it pounds on top of each other. So foods that I've ate, drinks that I've drank, is pretty much all the things that I've had these past 3 weeks, which was chicken, eggs, you know, carrots, Swiss beets, water, unsweetened teas, coffee, and that's pretty much it. That's just because that was the foods that I just chose from, but there's varieties of foods that you can eat from. You can still eat fast food as long as it doesn't have bread. I prefer to go to Chick-fil-A because their chicken sandwiches was just so lightly breaded, and including their chicken strips. So I've always eaten at Chick-fil-A during my whole entire diet, and I still lost. With that being said, you know, every time you order a sandwich or a burger from a fast food restaurant, just tell them to replace it with lettuce instead of bread. That's how I've been eating my sandwiches, and I'll have a image of what I'm talking about right here. And normally when you do that, it's not all that bad, you guys. Like, it really tastes good when you eat a sandwich with no bread and it just replace it with lettuce. It's really good. It just tastes like a salad pretty much to me. But it was still good. It was still delicious. Chicken strips is acceptable. You can eat all the chicken strips you want as long as you burn it off later. I had a couple of people ask me, did I go to the gym during this time? No, I did not go to the gym, not one time, and I wanted to. But I work, and, you know, what I do at work, I constantly walk back and forth. So that's why I was saying, if you work or if you're walking, you can still burn it off. And make sure you drink plenty of water during this process. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much all the stuff that I can just think of that I can just cover. I mean, the first week was just terrible though. I mean, the first week I thought I was just gonna give up and just be like, I can't, cause me, like, I'm telling you, I love rice so freaking much. I love my rice, I love pastas, and I love bread. But what's so shocking is I didn't have a taste for bread or any type of pasta. It was just rice all the time. That's all I wanted, was just rice. And now I'm no longer on the no carb diet. I'm pretty much on a low carb now, which means as long as it's under 20 grams of carbohydrates, you can, you know, it's acceptable. But make sure you take at least one cheat day, maybe two, out of a week. That where your body can have energy to go on. Because if you go so long without, you know, carbs, again, your blood levels will go super low and you will faint. So, but that's the only con that I can say about this diet that I've been through. But that was my fault because I went so long without, you know, it's like when you're on a diet and you're very determined, you'll do anything just to lose that weight. And I was so scared to cheat, you guys. I didn't want to have any bread because I thought I was going to probably overdo it. But it's okay to cheat, you guys. Like, it's okay. Like, you can have something once a week. But just make sure, you know, make sure your body goes into ketosis first. And then after that, you'll be able to cheat once a week and stuff. So go 2 weeks without carbs. And then after that, start, you know, cheating once a week. But make sure you keep this up. I've had someone ask me, what are you going to do after this diet is over for you? I'm still going to continue to go on with this diet. I mean, you know, I'm going to look after my carbs and what all I take in, but I'll probably more than likely, you know, just eat less bread or something, or I'll just have carbs probably twice, maybe 3 times out of a week, because I mean, I'm not trying to get too thin. I just want to be a little smaller, and I just want to be more toned. So now that I've lost my weight, I want to go ahead and go to the gym, and I want to like tone everything up, that where everything can still be into shape, because I'm not trying to lose so much. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have an hourglass shape still, and, you know, have a slim stomach, and make sure my arms are toned and everything looks good. Everything is just where it needs to be. That's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to comment down below. Everything will be down in the description. My social medias, foods that I've ate, or, you know, anything that I recommend during this diet, especially ladies, if you are wanting something sugary during this diet, I'm definitely going to put that down in the description below. So thanks you guys for watching. Bye.
You bring out feelings in me I never show. Nobody has made me feel this way before. I'm a good girl, but I wanna be bad for you.